Modern N concerns, overcoming social prejudices through the wisdom of Buddhist sutras. Modern N society, despite rapid technological and economic changes, still harbors deep divisions caused by social prejudices. Prejudices based on age, gender, region, and social class constrain individual lives and hinder social harmony, ultimately threatening the prosperity of the community. To address these issues, we must move beyond mere institutional improvements and adopt a philosophical approach grounded in profound insights into human nature. Buddhist scriptures such as the Huayan Sutra, Wansheng Jing, and the Lotus Sutra of Guanyin Bodhisattva explore the essence of human existence, emphasize care and compassion for others, and offer valuable wisdom for overcoming social prejudices. This essay analyzes the problem of prejudice in contemporary N society and proposes practical solutions based on these two sutras' teachings. 1. Current state and issues of social prejudices. 1.1 Forms and impact of prejudices. In N society, prejudices manifest in various forms, such as age, gender, regional, and class distinctions. For example, age-related prejudices are evident in the competitive structure between new hires and experienced employees. Mistrust between 20-something newcomers and 40-something mid-career professionals intensifies within workplaces, hindering collaboration and growth. Gender prejudices still create barriers for women entering the workforce, while gender equality at home remains weak. Some men perceive women's societal participation as external to the home and assign domestic labor primarily to women. Regional prejudices result in discrimination against individuals from specific areas, such as Jeju Island or the southeastern region, which may subtly influence hiring decisions. Class-based prejudices affect educational opportunities, housing environments, and career choices, often stigmatizing minority groups as economically disadvantaged. These prejudices transcend individual perception differences, complicating the social structure itself. For instance, age-related prejudices make it difficult for elderly individuals to enter the labor market, negatively impacting economic growth. Gender-related prejudices limit women's economic independence, accelerating demographic decline. Regional prejudices exacerbate development gaps between regions. 1.2 Psychological origins of prejudices. Prejudices stem from humans' instinctive defensive reactions toward others. Freudian psychoanalysis explains that humans feel anxiety toward entities different from themselves and stabilize such feelings through social labels. This aligns with the Huayan Sutra, which emphasizes that all beings are interconnected through emptiness, shunyata. However, humans ignore this interconnectedness, perceive others as fundamentally different, and form prejudices, a problem tied to Buddhist concepts of ignorance, avidya. 2. Wisdom of the Huayan Sutra, overcoming prejudices through understanding interdependence. 2.1 Interdependence and emptiness, root solutions to prejudices. The Huayan Sutra emphasizes the law of interdependence, praditya samutpada, highlighting that all existence relies on mutual dependencies. The sutra teaches that all phenomena, dharma, are formed through interdependence, and without it, phenomena cease to exist. This reveals that social prejudices arise from assuming the separation of self and other, violating the principle of emptiness. For example, age-related prejudices frame 20-somethings and 40-somethings as having conflicting goals and capabilities. However, the Huayan Sutra explains that all beings coexist within the flow of interdependent causality, praditya samutpada, with individual boundaries being relative. The experience of 40-somethings guides the growth of 20-somethings, while the creativity of 20-somethings complements the expertise of 40-somethings. Understanding this network mitigates prejudices. 2.2 Practical solutions, expanding awareness of interdependence. A solution based on the Huayan Sutra involves broadening awareness of interdependence. 1. In education, introduce Buddhist concepts of interdependence into humanities classes to teach that prejudices originate from perceived personal boundaries. For instance, history textbooks can explain regional conflicts through interdependent networks, illustrating how Jeju Island and metropolitan areas mutually rely on each other. 2. Workplace culture, Implement intergenerational mentorship programs to share experiences between new and mid-career employees, resolving age-related prejudices. 40-somethings can guide 20-somethings in life direction, while 20-somethings use technological skills to innovate existing systems. 3. Social activities. Launch regional exchange projects to eliminate regional prejudices. For example, residents of Gyeongsang and Chungcheong provinces could participate in rural experience programs to understand each other's cultural backgrounds and lifestyles. These activities realize the Huayan Sutra's recognition of interdependent causality, building relationships based on the interdependent causes and conditions, karma, that precede prejudice. 3. Wisdom of the Lotus Sutra of Guanyin Bodhisattva, overcoming prejudices through compassion. 3.1 Compassion, Karuna, and Great Compassion, Mahakaruna, expanding understanding of others. The Lotus Sutra of Guanyin Bodhisattva teaches that Guanyin Bodhisattva should compassionately assist all beings according to their unique circumstances. This implies that overcoming prejudice requires understanding others' perspectives and suffering through compassion. The sutra emphasizes non-discriminatory salvation, nirvana, through stories of Guanyin Bodhisattva providing teachings to diverse beings. For example, gender-related prejudices limit women's social roles while suppressing men's emotional sensitivity. This neglects the sutra's teaching of equal compassion for all beings. The text emphasizes transcending gender through compassion, recognizing all lives as paths toward enlightenment. 3.2 Practical Solutions, building a compassionate society. The teachings of Guanyin Bodhisattva highlight the need to strengthen societal compassion to overcome prejudice. 1. Cultivating compassion at home. Parents should encourage children to perceive others' suffering as their own, mirroring Guanyin's empathy. For instance, a husband should recognize his wife's burdens from housework as his shared responsibility. 2. Compassion education in schools. Teach students to view the world from others' perspectives. For example, class discussions could address late homework submissions by students from difficult family backgrounds, fostering understanding of their economic situations. 3. Expanding compassionate policies. Reflect compassion for all social classes in welfare policies. For example, increase transportation benefits for disabled individuals or strengthen educational support for low-income youth. These approaches realize Guanyin Bodhisattva's compassionate salvation of all beings, creating a society free of prejudice. 4. Comprehensive solutions integrating sutra wisdom. 4.1 Philosophical foundation, integration of interdependence and compassion. The Huayan Sutra's interdependence and the Lotus Sutra of Guanyin Bodhisattva's compassion are complementary. Interdependence dismantles the boundary between self and others at the root of prejudice, while compassion transforms this insight into action. For example, resolving regional prejudices could involve Jeju youth collaborating with Seoul elders in rural reconstruction projects, understanding interdependence and fostering compassion. 4.2 Practical solutions, comprehensive social campaigns.